Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lords of the Night. With me, as always, is the Lord of Pain, Ranting Monkey.
Hello.
And the Lord of Pennies, Satsu 2 cents.
I'm kind of here.
And I'm your host, Scribe, the Lord of Punishment. Hello, chatter. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the special debate night special. It's debate night, everybody. Yay!
Special. So special, it needed two of them.
That's right. So we've started a little early tonight in order to have a little bit of a pregame show, get everybody oriented and ready to go to watch along with us the first presidential debate of 2020 between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Now, as a programming note, we will not actually be streaming the broadcast itself because of inherent copyright issues and the likelihood of being taken down if we were to attempt to do that. So here's the plan, guys. There is a link in the description to the YouTube stream of the broadcast. And so we are going to be all tuned into that together in order to watch this as one as things proceed. So be sure to click down there. For those of you in the future watching this, my only advice is to find a copy of the debate and watch along with us. We'll give you cues as the broadcast actually begins so you can follow along as best as possible. Just a note that the broadcast is a continuous 90-minute broadcast. There are no commercial breaks. There are no pauses or anything. So fortunately, in a way, for those of you watching in the future, it'll be a lot easier just to put on the entire broadcast and don't have to worry about us giving you cues for commercial breaks rather than just cues for when it begins. So there's that. Thank you, Michael Cruz. Evening, gents. Been waiting a long time for this one. We have too, at least, 2 years, something like, moreover. But, man, I'm just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed, guys. So, Monkey, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, thanks. Pretty good day. So, plus, I mean, we got the comic book, which we'll talk about in a little bit, which just made my day. That was so great. And, yeah, so I'm in a really good mood. How you doing, Satsu?
I am tired and I don't feel so hot today, but that's good because we're just watching debates and I can pay attention and not have to do much. So,
yay! Lack of work.
All right.
Tall person, thanks so much. Happy National Coffee Day, everybody. Thank you, tall person. Appreciate it. Coffee, I don't drink it, but I'm a cocoa guy. When's National Cocoa Day? That'll be my day. And thank you, Lady Gopher. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lady Gopher. Excuse me. But yes, so obviously we'll be decidedly outside of format tonight. We're not really going to do any news. Probably not much MSS news. Maybe you'll get a story or two here before the thing starts. We'll see. And yes.
Do you see what's on screen right now? Are you looking at the stream?
Why will you watch the debate?
Yeah, it says 41% said for the entertainment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, well, let's get it right into it. I mean, barring something ridiculously dramatic happening tonight, which is not impossible, but also not guaranteed, does any of this actually sway any opinions one way or the other that are already set?
Nope.
Already set? No.
Is there enough of a percentage of people out there that aren't set that this will make a difference if it does happen to go one dramatic way or another?
It depends on... Oh, go ahead.
I would say yes, and you're right with you saying it depends. It'll depend on how it goes, especially if we see Biden getting a little slurry and stuff towards the end. I think that can really turn people off. If Trump just doesn't answer anything directly, which he probably won't, but in a way that's way too noticeable, that can do it. But anyway, you were going to say.
I was about to say it depends on what media outlet they watch afterwards.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah. Now, just as for prediction's sake, given past performance, let's say, I give Biden a 30 to 45 minute period before he completely starts running out of gas.
Yep.
Somewhere within that range is when he's going to start noticeably losing his cool and or mental balance, let's say. Now, I don't take any pleasure in saying that, but unfortunately, he and the entire Democratic Party have propped this guy up as the end-all be-all, so I have to take him as seriously and give him as much guff as I would Trump, even if he is an old man at this point who obviously has some issues. But he's up there of his own volition, I think, and he's being put up there as the great savior, so There you go.
I've seen tons of the clips of him actually like using the teleprompter and stuff like that or whatever. Like I didn't realize exactly how much that's been happening lately because I haven't been actually watching the debates and the press conferences and all that stuff that you guys have been watching. But yeah, I'd like to see how he does without one. This should be interesting.
Okay, so in the chat, I'm being told that Virgil Grin is a link so mobile watchers can dual stream. Dual stream? Maybe I'm just a boomer. I don't understand what that means in pertaining to us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can that be just tweeted at us so we can take a look? I'm not quite sure what that means. But either way, let's see what else is going on. Oh, yeah, we did mention on a non-debate note. So, friend of the show and amazing artist Grizilla has posted, after a long wait, but totally worth it, the first issue of the Lords of the Night comic book. Satsu, Monkey, and myself have posted and retweeted this thing on our Twitter several times. I wish I had a link in front. Oh, Monkey just posted it.
I've dropped it in the chat twice now.
There you go. In the chat, you can get to look at that, and it is excellent. For those of you who have been viewers of Lords of the Night from the beginning till now, there's probably a whole bunch of inside jokes you'll get. And I think actually whether or not you get most of the jokes will be a meter for how long you've been a viewer, because some of those jokes are, those are some deep cuts, some of those, which I appreciate. And fortunately, I got them all, I think. Thank you. This is Kyle. Hello, chat people in Lawton. Hello, Kyle. Let's see. Motto Winter. It means you're able to watch both on mobile, you boomer. Well, I think I didn't know what that meant. I don't know. Thank you, Picalo Driving 8 Man. Put me in for 8 minutes until the first gaff. 8 minutes? What happens at the 8-minute mark?
I think you just picked a random time early.
Okay. For betting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah. Do we want to take bets on how far we go in before? Well, let's see. Well, I guess we have to categorize it like what counts as a gaff or what counts as simply like not answering. I mean, not answering a question directly is kind of simple. What's a gaff? Like a complete like gone off the ranch kind of answer kind of thing?
I would guess.
Okay. Oh.
I'm sorry. I will mute myself.
Sure.
There.
Okay. Well, Monkey's got to talk to Lady Monkey. Let's see. If I'm a little frazzled right now, guys, I've been running around the last half hour making sure I get everything ready for the show and get everything squared away. And it's been go ahead.
She was just telling me she's going to vacuum in the room directly above me. So let me know if you guys can hear it when it happens. I won't be able to with these headphones on, but if so, I can mute while she's doing it. It's real fast. It'll be before the shows or before the debate starts. So
let's see. So Pincala says 8 minutes before a gaff. Let's see who said that. Ryan says 12 minutes. I don't know. I'd rather like say how many questions in before he gets to a gaff, because Chris Wallace is going to be very direct about it.
Well, I should bring up that article that I read last night.
Which one's that?
Because Chris Wallace, it was talking about this, was a Guardian article last night that laid out what all is going on with the debate and how it's going to play out. And apparently Chris Wallace is expected to not be much of a part of it.
Yeah, there was something I read where he said he was going to be like invisible.
Yeah, where's that at?
Or something like that, or yeah.
Wallace said he's hoping to let the debate flow. He isn't expected to fact check either candidate. It would be a mammoth thing. And he has strived to be, quote, as invisible as possible.
Right. So he's going to just sort of like give some open-ended questions, just let them run with it, basically.
Apparently. Do you want to know what they're going to be talking about?
Sure. What are the subjects they will be covering?
There are going to be 6 15-minute segments, and the segments will consist of these topics. The record of President Trump and former Vice President Biden, the Supreme Court, COVID-19, the economy, race and violence in our cities, and the integrity of the election. By the way, these were all picked by Chris Wallace.
Okay. Also, as a note, guys, I think I mentioned, but just in case, there is a link in the description to a bingo card. Now, many of you sent me various bingo cards to use tonight, and I appreciate all of you for doing so on Twitter and otherwise. But this one popped up that was a dual bingo card covering both candidates and potential things they may say, mention, or otherwise. And I thought this was a lot more efficient and covers all the bases. So if you look in the description, there's a link to the image. Credit to Lanny_Johnson on Twitter for this one. I did not make it myself. Don't take credit for it. But take a look at that. Have that prepped and ready. For those of you who are TED Excellence veterans, you're already ready to go with this kind of thing. So let's go over those real quick. So for Biden, what we're looking for is Biden is a puppet. I'm not quite sure what that means, except I suppose he looks like he's being a puppet or something. I don't know. Or maybe someone's saying Biden is a puppet, I guess. Black unemployment. Trump says Biden will abolish police. Okay. So these maybe are cards for things that are said to or about the candidate, not that they may say themselves. Or both. Someone mispronounces Kamala or Kamala. Someone says something racist. Biden tells probably made up anecdote. Hey, that sounds familiar to TED Excellence. Biden gaffe. Now, Biden gaffe could be anything. Tax returns, sexual misconduct allegations, QAnon sex trafficking, Biden crime bill, whataboutism, free space, drug test, hyperbole, Russiagate hoax. Come on, man. Trump blames Dems for 200,000 COVID deaths. Science denial. Trump insults Kamala Harris. Moderator laughs. I don't think well, you never know. Antifa, uncontrollable sniffling, a feeling of cautious optimism, or lock him up. And then on Trump's side, you've got voter fraud, Hunter Biden, moderator size, Trump pretends the wall was built, China virus, riots and looters, Trump fearmongers. Well, that could go from either one of them. Strange mispronunciation, pre-existing conditions, Trump jokes about third term, a feeling of dark hopelessness and despair. Fate of democracy, free space, flag burning, Joe bleeds from eye again. God. Biden reminds us he knows Barack Obama. Trump simps for totalitarian world leader. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Trump says something he did was perfect. All lives matter. Radical left. Sick bird. Ad hominem. Sleepy Joe. And impeachment witch hunt. A lot to cover there, so keep your eyes open for that. And we'll see as we proceed. I'm sure we'll fill in quite a few there. Not sure about some of those. All right, so let's talk strategy. Satsu, if you're still there.
Satsu?
Maybe not.
Oh, there.
I responded, but I was muted. My bad.
Okay, so I'll start with you, Satsu. So Satsu, what if you had to think of strategy? What does Biden need to do tonight to win the debate?
He needs to remain calm. I think that's going to be his. He needs to remain calm, and he needs to not, like, if Trump starts ad homing and stuff like that or whatever, he needs to control himself, control his temper, and just talk. Stay on focus, stay on topic, and don't personally attack Trump. I know his base would like it. I know they'd celebrate it, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's fucking," but it'd be a bad look for him, and he'd get caught up in what they're saying is Trump's trap, and fall off a topic a lot. He needs to stay on topic, stay calm, and not start attacking Trump personally unless it's relevant. And I think that'll actually help him in the long run more so than just battling it out with him.
All right, and Monkey, what does Trump need to win the debate tonight?
It depends. It really depends.
Win being a very abstract term, obviously, but you know what I mean, yeah.
It's going to depend on one, how bad Biden does. Because if Biden does as bad as I think he does, just being here, Trump is going to win. Because it's going to be the press has done a very good job covering for Biden and what we've seen, and many of us think is mental decline so far, and they're not going to be able to do that in 90 minutes of just them talking.
Yeah.
So that happens. Trump just has to be there. If Biden manages to have a decent performance, I don't think Trump can win. And hear me out, guys. I'm basing that on how it's going to look in the polls and things.
Mm-hmm.
Because one, Trump is not going to be able to answer direct questions because he's Trump. Sorry. He'll get some good stuff in there, but even that, it'll get ignored, and we'll have a whole bunch of fact checking. It's true, but nonsense. So I think the only way Trump wins is if Biden completely collapses.
The other thing to remember is that even though Chris Wallace might be spelling out what the topics are, they're going to wander.
Sure.
Because I mean, like I don't think any of the topics are personal finances, but Biden would be dumb not to bring up the tax return story that just came out. Yeah, so whatever. I don't know how much refereeing Chris Wallace is going to do. He talks about being invisible. Is he going to keep them on topic? That's my only other thing, because they are more than likely going to have to wander just to get their other talking points in.
A friend of mine messaged me today and was like, "Hey, what do you think? You're going to be watching the debates, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What do you think? Like, what's it going to be like?" And I'm like, "Probably watching a third grader and a really stupid third grader argue." Like pretty much what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the article by Chris Cillizza just a little while ago?
I may have seen the link in Twitter.
About that Trump lost the debates back in 2016.
Oh, maybe I saw the link, but I didn't read it. No.
Yeah, and it's a stupid story. It's based on a couple of polls that agree with him that Trump lost. There were a lot of polls that showed Trump won. The only debate that I think it was, what was it? It was either the first or the third where pretty much everybody was like, okay, yeah, he didn't do all that well.
Right.
But especially the second one, he dominated that debate. He did very well in it. And then the third, I believe it was the other one that he did well in. But again, if you look now, oh no, Trump lost all those debates.
ERA US now says, if Biden brings up the tax return story, it'll be the ultimate own goal because the Times exonerated Trump. You idiot. I didn't know I was so stupid. Anyway, I don't know. The whole I've had a running debate / argument on Twitter today regarding the whole tax return thing, and it's just like I don't care. This is something else that I don't know if people get like, okay, I've said it before and I'll probably say it again. I'm not voting for either one of these guys for different reasons. So I got no dog in the hunt, so to speak. But if Trump is lying about his finances, I don't care. I don't need to be shown that he's a liar about anything in particular. I know he has the propensity for it. Let's not pretend that Biden doesn't or something. But even if he did, it's like, so if he lies about his finances but hasn't broken the law, I can't tell you how many people I've encountered in life who've lied about their success. And that's just the way they are. And you can take it for whatever you want as their character. But it doesn't change anything in my mind. He's still Donald. He's been lying about his finances since the 1980s. Yeah, the Taj Mahal is going to be a great investment, everybody. So whatever. As far as like, did he already pay his taxes or something? It's like, I don't know. If he didn't pay as much in taxes as other people did, like, well, again, did he break the law? If the answer is no, then he's taking advantage of the tax laws. And he already admitted this to us back in 2016 when he said, I don't pay that much in taxes because I'm smart. Like, yeah, well, you know.
To the idea that the New York Times exonerated him, I mean, it depends on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that's how so much of any story these days. That's the thing. It depends on who you are. If you read it, yeah, it pretty much mostly exonerates Trump by saying he followed tax law, but that's not what everybody's reading. Like, he only paid $750 in tax. Like, well, yeah, but.
Or they're shifting gears and saying, "Oh, well, the reality is he's just broke. Ha ha ha, he's broke." And I'm like, I'm confused as to how that helps your first argument, because that was the thing. He's a crook. He cheated or whatever, and now it's just like, well, he's broke, so that's hilarious. And I'm like, but
well, the Times tries to make the argument that he ran for president just to get his brand back up there, which they don't really offer much evidence for. They also throw out there that there's the $70 million that's in flux because it might be turned down. That was a tax refund that he got from Obama's stupid ass bill. So there were things in there for them to latch onto, but again, none of it says anything illegal. And for what you're talking about, Satsu, you have a super chat real fast.
Yeah. Thank you, William Savage. Here's some scratch, you knob. Thanks for doing what you do. Well, thank you, William. Appreciate it. Or Billy, appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Shit, I forgot the point that I was going for. What did Satsu had just said? Oh, about failing business.
Right.
It doesn't show that the man doesn't have businesses that are doing well. It shows that he has some, and it's something that some business people do, that he had some that failed enough that it canceled the tax. Didn't cancel the profit that the other ones made. It just canceled the tax.
Right.
Well, and people are saying because of, sorry.
So you have people who don't understand the difference there. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Satsu.
Well, they were simply saying because he has failed businesses at all, like because any of his businesses ever failed, they're like, oh, he's just an incompetent idiot. He's broke. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't know how to run a business. Like that's what they've shifted to because I guess that somehow. And I'm just like, well, how many of your businesses failed or succeeded? Oh, you don't have any? That's weird.
There's an excellent example they put in there for, he's dumb. He can't run his businesses. There's an excellent example of there. And I think it was the New Jersey hotels or casinos there in Atlantic City. He made a statement where he just abandoned his position with the company.
Right.
And the statement was made in such a perfectly legal way that he was able to write off the loss from it. And the Times even mentions it, like he used very specific language so he could do this. And you might not like that that's available to business people, but it is. And a failing business can cancel out a tax from a successful business that made a lot more than they lose overall for the year.
Yeah.
All this. See, and this is the thing that I guess has annoyed some people I've talked to. I learned nothing new from any of these quote unquote revelations. That Donald Trump can be a duplicitous businessman in some fashion, at least in his rhetoric, that he takes advantage of the law to his financial benefit, and that he is deceptive in the things that he says when it comes to overinflating his own importance in the world or success. None of this is new to me. It was not new to me before 2016, and it's not new to me now. And of course, like I say, I didn't vote for him then. I don't plan on voting for him now. So it doesn't change anything as far as my vote. So if the argument is, oh, look, Donald Trump is a schemer and or a fabulist or a liar or whatever else, and he's still president. He got elected. That's not changed before. It's not changing now. Will he be reelected? I don't know. But I'm not sure that his image is any more tarnished now than it was in 2016 to those that actually want to vote for him. So
no, and you're right. I don't care. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I didn't vote for him then. I have said don't vote for Biden, so take that as you will. But I'm not voting for the man.
Yeah.
But I learned nothing here other than he's got very good tax lawyers.
Yeah. And when did you read that tweet from Tom Starr? It says, I paid $32 million in tax last year. I'm like, your accountant sucks, dude. Yeah. I was like, why would you do that? I mean, like I say, if they want to change the tax laws to help mitigate or avoid the kind of loopholes that can be exploited by people who have the means and the ability to do so, I'm all for it. But unless or until they do, someone taking advantage of the laws on the books, whether I appreciate it or not, that's just reality. Now, if Tom Steyer chose not to take advantage and pay more than he actually had to, they're like, well, okay, that's your choice. You can pay as much, you can send the government as much money as you want. You're not required to send any more than what you're due by the law, but whatever.
Well, somebody today, they're like, Trump only paid $750 in taxes. I'm like, if I could get away, and they actually, did you pay more than that? I'm like, I did. And if I could have paid less, I would have.
Yeah.
The tripped out part is 99% of anybody who goes to pay their taxes or does their own, who's done their research, utilizes everything that is out there that they know of to be able to either increase their tax return or to decrease the amount of taxes that they pay. There's not a single person I can think of whose tax person is like, hey, there's this thing that you may not know about that'll do this for you and it'll help you get more taxes. No, I don't want to do that. That's immoral. Like, get the fuck out.
Everyone.
Yeah. Now
Everyone takes standard deductions, and that alone is reducing your taxes.
Yeah, when I did TurboTax for the longest time until they screwed up one of my returns, and I had to go through a bunch of hoops, and that's when I had to actually go to a human being for once, and I had to go down there, and the guy's like, "So what's this YouTube thing you're doing?" I'm like, "Oh, it's this stuff." Like, so do you think you have a home office for this? I'm like, I guess. Okay, and then it's just like, I had no idea.
Mhm.
Like, this counts as what? And I've been overpaying taxes the last 3 years because of stuff and everything else. And yeah, it's like the guy says, "Hey, well, if we do this, this, and this, and this, you'll pay less taxes." I didn't get a return because of other things, but either way, I'm paying a couple $100 less than I would have others. I was like, "Oh, okay." And yeah, exactly. Am I going to say no to that? No.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm a billionaire or something, is it really going to hurt me that much one way or the other? But that's beside the point. It's your money. What do you want to do with it? Yes, whatever. Anyway, the whole tax thing to me is relatively moot. I know some people care about it more than others, and if it causes you to question even more than you might have before Donald Trump's credibility, okay, there you go, and you have more argument not to vote for the guy or to mistrust him even more. That's fine. I don't need to have that proven to me or argued to me. So whatever.
Oh, well, one thing I wanted to distinguish too, because when a lot of people are talking about this, especially when you were talking about Monkey, how much the other dude or Scribe, how much the other dude paid, and he was like, "That's ridiculous." There's a difference between what he paid, like after every paycheck that he got, and what he owed at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
because I think what that dude was saying, I paid this much in taxes. I think he was talking about how much was being taken out. Like,
yeah, that could be it too. And I didn't quite understand the distinction. Like did Trump pay $750 total after all, Social Security and everything else, or is that just what he had to pay at the end of his tax
That's
year?
how they're presenting it. That's how much he owed.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not how much he paid at all.
All right.
But the thing with Tom Steyer, I really wish that little shithead would have told us what deductions he took, because I guarantee he took a bunch.
Yeah, I can't believe that any smart businessman at all that actually, I mean, why bother paying for an accountant if you're not going to have that accountant do everything they can to make sure you pay your fair share and not a penny more?
Yeah.
Okay, we are getting ready here, guys. So be sure to get the link in the description to the broadcast. I know other people have said, do C-SPAN or something else. Like, YouTube is right here, and we're all synced up with it as best as we can. So if there's a stream you'd rather than watch CBS or something, by all means, watch.
Because this is streamed on all broadcast networks, so pick one.
Yeah. So you don't have, there's no cable check. You don't have to do any sign in. Okay, Chris Wallace is on the stage giving his little announcement right now. I haven't turned on the sound yet because I really don't need to hear what Chris Wallace has said. Now, yes.
It should be noted they are not going to shake hands when they come out. That's not them being shitty to each other. That was agreed upon because of COVID.
Right. Even though I'd be surprised if they did anyway, but regardless. And remember, guys, this is a straight, nonstop, 90-minute debate. There are no commercial breaks. There aren't any whatever. I mean, if somebody specially requests because they have to, there might be like a small intermission for a bathroom break. I wouldn't blame them if you had to stand up on a stage for 90 minutes. But either way, we're going to basically have the entire show right here doing the live stream. There had been an idea that during the commercial breaks, which we know now don't exist, that we'd have some visitors to the show, friends from the show like Sinatra and Drunkle and others. But it's not impossible that we might have a surprise visit here and there, given that I sent the link out. But it might just be the three of us. You'll just have to survive. There you go. But all the same, if you don't particularly like listening to us for whatever reason, you go check out Sinatra's channel. If we're on Twitch or are streaming at the same time. So if you want a little bit of a variety in your commentary, you can flip back and forth between the six of us. Thank you, Cryptic. He gave the IRS $4.2 million in taxes. Oh, Trump did? I'm assuming. I assume so. The whole only paid $750. It was like, that seems a little off regardless, but any other final thoughts before we get into this, guys? Any predictions? Any notes to share?
No, I'm just I'm ready for this. This is my Super Bowl, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they supposed to be on Sin's channel on Twitch?
That was my understanding. Yeah, Snooze will be on Twitch. Did I say YouTube? I apologize. I meant
No, you did, but I'm over on his Twitch and there's nothing going on.
Well, I don't know.
Sid, where the hell are you? I was just going to go over there to give support and say hi. And
maybe they're not starting until they get on stage.
Could be.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to see if is Tara Reid in the audience there somewhere.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people not wearing masks.
Yeah, those are the president's children.
Well, they're all socially distanced, so you don't have to worry about it, guys.
They came in wearing masks, yeah.
Yes, they did. They came in and then they sat down, and they're all at least 6 feet some odd apart from one another, which, as we know, doesn't really do a heck of a lot, but whatever.
Not you.
All right.
All right.
Like Chris is taking his seat.
Yep. So we got a little football preview. Biden, Trump.
Wouldn't it be great if they did it as an actual football preview?
Oh, I just want to have like two giant animated heads of the two of them, like floating and then smashing together with a big explosion. Yeah, like the old football Monday Night Football deal. Now I am wondering if they'll have a camera angle that will tell us whether or not Biden's got an earpiece in. Oh, and also it has been debunked directly from Chris Wallace's team and everything that questions were pre-provided to Biden, because there was a conspiracy theory going around that Biden was given the questions ahead of time. So at least officially, no. But, Donna Brazile is working for Fox News these days.
Yeah, but CNN told us that Donna Brazile never gave questions to Hillary.
Yeah, I'm sure that's totally true.
She said tonight the gloves and the masks will come off.
Oh, God. Yeah, so guys, tune into the broadcast as you can. For those of you needing a timestamp on it, the countdown and the lower hand clock is now at 2 minutes, 8 seconds as I say that. So if you need to sync up for some reason, that's where we're at. And the 2 minute mark starts right now. So 2 minutes to go before the official start time. They're going over the Supreme Court nominee, Amy Coney Barrett, which is going to come up at one point during the course of the debate. Let's see. And so guys, sorry, go ahead.
They just mentioned that on their minimum opening statement. They're not supposed to have opening statements in this.
Right.
Which is weird.
Thank you, Cryptic. X to doubt Biden is getting all the help. We'll see. I mean, if he's, you never know. We'll see.
Like I said, with the Donna Brazile thing, the only reason we know that happened was because of the break-in at the DNC computers.
Right. There's that too.
So look, I'm not suggesting that Fox News is working with the Democrats here, but them just saying that doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
Yeah, whatever might officially be going on, Dirty Pool doesn't require any official involvement. Also, guys, just a programming note. So we'll go for the entire debate till it's over, and then whatever time remains between then and the usual end time of the show at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific is what we'll do to take questions and do a wrap-up. So that's the plan. Yes. I'm
sorry, I need to point this out. Snub's going, you guys are way behind. Refresh us, because remember, you guys are behind us.
Yeah, that's the problem, guys, is that we are delayed by design, unfortunately. So that's why I'm giving you the timestamp. If you need to back up, if you need to wait a second or hold us, if you need to pause us for a few beats. So right now on the clock at the bottom of the screen, it's reading 20 seconds right now. So as I said that, if you need to pause us so we catch up to where you are or whatever else, or pause the broadcast, do that. And we're counting down 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark.
Engine start.
That's where we're at. Here we go, guys.
It's the final countdown.
And Chris Wallace hasn't gotten the memo because he's sitting there.
Just sitting there.
He's just sitting there.
Uncle White Man.
Okay. Good evening. Fox News.
There will be necessary quiet on our side, guys, as we're listening to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And by the letter Q, Anon.
And the number 3.
Yes.
As in threesome, kids.
Wait, Ross Perot's in here.
No, but Wallace is.
Ew.
Oh, none of them have been shared, guys. None of them.
Well, it would be nice if like Chris like kept all the note cards to himself and never put them on digital. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Hey, Diesel Dave's in the chat. Hey, Dave.
All 4 debates.
Yeah, there's going to be 4 debates.
So there's supposed to be 3.
Well, there's the vice presidential debate.
Oh, okay. Oh, he said no booze. I was like, they're not drinking? He meant boo.
Yeah, hesitant clapping. And
That's the only noise they get to make throughout this whole thing. So strap in.
You know, I would have been happy if they didn't have an audience at all.
Dude,
I would too.
this is going to be like a high school graduation. They ain't going to be able to shut the fuck up.
Right? You a lying son of a bitch.
Yes.
Trump looks like he's holding in a poop, man.
It is.
Yeah. An abuse of power by doing your job. All Trump has to say is Constitution.
Yeah, the Constitution of the United States, the end.
Ding, ding. He sounds sick.
You think?
His voice is a little froggy.
I was wondering maybe if Trump might try to pull a rhetorical rope-a-dope on Biden. Like come in to be very, very calm and sedate and presidential and see and throw Biden off his pace.
Well, he did that with Hillary in the second one.
That's true, too. You bring up the Constitution. Just say the Constitution empowers the president to do this. There you go.
Don't.
Yeah, don't just don't bring up. Yeah, he shot himself in the foot there.
It's just not necessary.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stop thanking him. I hate that shit.
Oh, for God's sake.
Except last time.
Yes. And they did.
They're in office right now.
That doesn't mean anything, Joe. That doesn't
His
mean
job
anything, Joe.
doesn't stop because of that. What if a war started? Oh, we got to wait.
Joe, did the election start in 2019? Should they have waited all that time till now or past? No, it isn't.
They've already voted.
Yeah. What?
What? Oh, God.
Trump just looked at the camera like, what?
Oh, yeah. Trump's getting annoyed.
That is, oh my God.
Democrats are professionals at moving the goalposts. Why are we talking about this?
Because it's going to go to the Supreme Court and she's going to shoot it down.
You know how many things should have been shot down by now from all the Supreme Court madness that's happened over the last 10 years? Yeah. I mean, Roe v. Wade should have been shot down already. Guns should have been taken away from everybody, and on and on and on. What? Was that a gaffe?
Oh, wow. He's already off. Oh, wow.
Well, insurance companies didn't love the Affordable Care Act that you basically let them write. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go.
He got it.
Thank you, Cryptic. WTF does the SC have to do with this crap? The Supreme Court? Well, I mean, he's trying to tie the fate of all people's health to this one selection. Oh, socialist.
He said the other day, it's a right.
Thank you, Piccolo. Was that 8 minutes? I think that was 8 minutes. You know, Piccolo, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Thank you.
Close enough. Trump's trying so hard to hold back.
I know. He's just chomping at the bit.
Wrong.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, my God. He just called him a pussy.
Oh. Oh, man. Now, you know that Joe had to have been practicing this in rehearsals and stuff. It was people trying to get him frazzled and working up his tolerance.
And he's already getting frazzled. Oh, he brought up COVID.
No. We're
Oh no! Hit him with veteran affairs. Shit!
Oh shit! Oh yeah, Chris Wallace, you better get in here. You can't be invisible, Chris.
Better get in there,
Chris. You can't be invisible. I knew this.
He didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's not on the ballot, Joe. So what?
Oh God! Oh shit!
Nothing.
Wow!
Damn!
God, Monkey, was he listening to you?
I don't know. Whew.
Whoa! Yeah, shut up.
That's fair.
Yes. No, you haven't. Don't fight with the moderator. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
God.
Then ask the damn question. He got Chris frazzled.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
Oh, Trump.
Jesus!
Wow.
Oh my! If you guys are not watching along, you're missing out. Holy
You really
shit!
are. Jesus. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the bingo card.
You asked him a question. Let him answer. So much for being invisible, right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't think he'd be able to. I knew these guys would go all over the place.
He should have just let him.
He should have, yeah. But oh well.
Look at it, like a little schoolboy. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh.
Thank you, Cryptic. Wallace and Biden versus Trump. Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to him. This is wonderful. I'm getting a boner, y'all. Fuck.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh!
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Look at the grin.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
Oh, my.
Oh boy, here we go.
Super chat.
Yeah, thank you, Frank Hubbard. You graduated last, not first. Priceless. I know, right? Talk about who's the liar here. Oh boy.
Oh.
His recession, huh? Oh my God.
God. Oh my God.
Ah. Thank you, Chicago Mike. Let's start a drinking game every time Biden says, here's the deal.
We're going to die.
God, he is such a used car salesman sometimes. Thank you, Ex-Bubba Hotep. I didn't realize I was tuning into bare knuckle boxing. More or less.
Dude, this is
amazing.
You know, guys, remember, Corn Pop was a bad dude. Good.
Wrong.
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 This is like Satsu in the middle of a birthday song.
Oh.
Allow me to interject.
Joe is trying so hard to stay calm.
He is, isn't he?
He is. And you can tell because he keeps lowering his voice when he starts to talk.
He's going to run out of steam real quick, though.
Yep. How far in are we?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Probably a little less because they started a little late, but yeah. Thank you, Shoehorn of Plenty, for the Dogcat Fox. Ha 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 ha. Happy Dogcat Fox.
Yeah.
Exactly, motherfucker.
That
Take up. Oh, you bitch.
Oh, wow, Dodge.
Answer the question.
Oh my god. Answer the fucking question. Yeah, listen, you hear Trump?
Yep. He's going to let him get away with it.
Not even answer it? Come on.
He's going to let him get away with it.
I'm not answer it. This moderator's garbage.
Wow.
You know what this reminds me of in an abstract way? Like the British soldiers coming up against the Americans during the Revolutionary War and expecting like the rules of combat to be adhered to, and then the Americans just come in from the sides.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Chris Wallace is like, there's a decorum to this. Yeah, well, you're not. Did Chris Wallace ever moderate a debate with Trump before? Thank you, understatement. They need that battle rap meme crowd in there. Oh, man. Uh-huh. Thank you, Chat Mort. I haven't been able to unmute the actual debate until just now, so I've been dying laughing at what I imagine you're reacting to. Well, it's even better when you hear it. Thank you, Chat.
Hey, those statistics sound interesting.
We're also one of the largest and most densely packed populations on the planet, too. Whatever. You don't panic. You see the toilet paper runs, dude? Thank you, Corey Suzuki. At least they both have American flag lapel pins. And that's been a standard since, I think, 9/11. And thank you, Cryptic, Wallace, Brutus, and Biden versus Trump. Disgraceful.
You know,
Wallace expected something. Sorry.
Oh, you go first. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, Wallace came out here expecting professionalism. And he's like, seriously, dude, with Donald Trump on the stage?
If Wallace would have, until he not just let him get away with not answering that question, but then change the subject instead of reasserting it, I would have been like, okay, I don't think he's necessarily on Biden's side. He doesn't like Trump. That's known, but that was bullshit.
Yeah, you let him get away with that one way too easy.
He stopped him to tell him how much time he has.
We are.
Yep. It's unrelated. That xenophobic tweet, it's not the time for Trump's xenophobia, came out right as Trump did that. Yeah. Pure coincidence, guys. Pure coincidence. It's true. Cuomo even said it. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's the second time he's called him a pussy.
Oh!
Oh! True. He didn't shut it down. You guys are mad that he didn't.
So is Joe arguing that they should not have shut down things? Oh,
really?
Geez. Oh, come on, Joe. God damn.
Wait a minute.
Holy shit.
Is Trump creating the vaccine?
I was about to say, I didn't know. I know Trump was a mad scientist. Okay. Oh,
damn.
Fuck.
Wow. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, you lying shit. He said he hoped it would be. He didn't say that either.
He's
Your super chat.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Tech Alpaca. I'm waiting for Chris to start saying, guys. Thank you, Becca. Yeah, she did. Oh, he's fact checking, guys. Uh-oh. Millions of scientists, guys.
He's ready to pounce. Him talking to the camera. He closed the fucking Chinese border in January.
Just wanted to point out we were just crested 300 viewers tonight, guys.
Oh, wow.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, man.
Is there a way to have like a timer countdown on the YouTube thing so I can tell people where we're at in the timestamp?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Ow.
Oh. Okay, I've got about an hour and 40 seconds into the debate right now, guys, thereabouts. Plus or minus a couple seconds as of when I said that.
He brought it up twice now.
Come on, man.
Oh, Chris.
Come
okay,
on, man.
you, man.
Come on, man. But no, if you're president, dude, it doesn't matter what his plan is. What's your plan?
Wow.
Jesus. Thank you, Frank Hubbard. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Oh, boy. Thank you, Frank. Sitting in his... Thank you, Pincalo. Look at Joe's eyes. They are drooping. He's fading.
He is.
Yeah, he's like I say, we're within that range that he's going to run out of gas. I was saying 30 minutes to 45 minutes. He starts running out of gas. He's getting there.
His shoulders have started slumping. His head, he's keeping his head down a lot more.
He's leaning a lot more too on his arms and everything.
Yep.
Thank you, Cryptic. Haha. Let me shut you down a minute, Joe.
My God.
Jesus. Sir, just
Bro.
Let me your flash drive memory for a second there. I didn't ask you about that. I asked you about Masked. Oh, all right, Masked. No serious Joe.
Joe's losing it.
Yeah.
And Trump's standing there like, let's measure dicks. Wow.
Much. But he was showing.
Nobody will show up. Oh my God. Good God. Oh my God. You know, I'm laughing, but I'm also a little sad because this really isn't doing anything for anybody or informing me of anything, honestly.
It's hard for me, yo.
I'm loving it.
Oh, it's entertaining as all hell. It's informative like absolutely nothing, practically. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. He's just beating the shit out of him.
Oh my, if you could have gotten the crowds. Oh.
I'm interested in this part. I really
This
am.
is, yeah.
Economy.
K-shaped? What? A K shape?
Fuck is a K?
I. Joe, don't even pretend like you didn't say elsewise. Come on.
Yep. He's right.
Thank you. Hey, we're listening here. How will the press spin this into Biden owns Trump tomorrow?
It'll be Trump was a brute who just wouldn't let the Biden talk.
Thank you, Gamer Valine. Listening to you, Sanute, and debate. ADHD powers activate. Thank you, Valine. Yeah, whatever blank space we have in our talking, I'm sure Sinatra's covering it up.
Right.
What?
And you,
Millionaire Joe? Did you just released your taxes? Oh. Scranton. It's always
Gotta bring up Scranton,
Scranton.
where the paper mill was, or where the paper plant.
I'm reclaiming my time. Yeah, what is a K-shaped recovery?
No freaking idea.
I mean, is that like it goes straight down, back up again, and straight down again? Like we're talking about, like if we have a resurge of the infections or something? K-shaped. Oh, look at him. Look at his. Trump is just dying. So you don't want schools open? You don't want the economy to open up again? What? Joe, what is your plan for reinvigorating the economy if it's not to open it up in some way? You have some kind of phased plan, right? That's better than Trump's, because you can't have people not working this whole time.
His plan is to tell you that Trump doesn't have one.
Yeah. Let him argue, dick.
Yeah, Chris, you took the rails off this from the very beginning. You didn't know what you were doing. Thank you, Mighty Balzac. K for kaput. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what is a K-shaped? I don't even know what that means.
Oh my God.
Wow. Come on. Mm-hmm.
He owed.
Ex Boba Hotep, thank you so much. LOL, Chris thinks he is still the moderator. Yeah, like I said, I think Chris came into this thinking it was going to be a different tempo, but apparently didn't pay attention to the 2016 debates.
He answered the question, though. He already answered it.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah. You built the law, Biden?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Wow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
And so do I. And so does anybody that goes to a tax preparer, Joe. You're going to eliminate. Okay, you're going to roll back your own legislation?
He called him the Trumps. He said he's going to roll back the Trump ones.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh! $47 He hasn't even been president 47. Whatever, anyway. Thank you, Professor Chaos. A K-shape means that half the economy is up and half is down, depending on sectors. The claim is it's a misleading recovery. Okay. All right. Okay. I was just trying to like envision what that looks like on a graph. And like, okay, so it's like cut in half, the K is. All right. Thank you, Gamer Valine. Don't forget, Joe rented a house to his protection detail as a vendor. Let's see that contract, Joe. That is public record, unlike the tax returns. Yeah, Joe trying to pretend as though somebody, Joe Average, not just Joe Biden, is not taking advantage of the tax laws when they can to pay fewer taxes. You know, and Trump opening up the fact that he was able to take advantage of laws that Obama's administration passed. Thank you, Corey Suzuki. I'm afraid of that pen Biden is holding. It's his safety blanket.
Everybody get a tax cut, you lying shit.
No.
He just gave Biden the hand.
Oh boy.
Wow.
A depression. Oh, okay.
I'm here, but I'm muted for a second.
Okay. Biden was asked to bring it back in 2000. I thought Obama was the one elected to the office. Oh, wow, Chris. Fact checking on the fly? What the hell? I thought that wasn't going to happen.
You said you were on number 2.
Oh my God. You're the guy that brought back the automobile industry? Wait, Joe Biden brought back the auto industry?
He had the magic wand.
Oh, God, that is so tired. He was fighting China the whole time with the tariff deal. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Wow. Oh my God, you brought up Hunter.
It's Hunter time. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, honestly, I had not heard this story about $300 million from the wife of the mayor. I haven't heard that one before.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, is that Alex Jones territory, or is that the Blaze or something? Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Donald, you have to let him talk occasionally. It's not, honestly, as an aficionado being interrupted, it's not always fashionable.
Yeah, the story I found is from Newsweek, so we're not talking a conservative place, but
Okay.
it comes
just
from
talking
a
about
report from Senate Republicans.
Okay. Any corroboration? Oh, 3.5 million. I thought it was at 300 million. Here's the deal. Uh-oh. You don't want to do that, but now you're going to do it. And Random American says it's always fashionable to interrupt Scribe. Like, yeah. Failure B put a link in the chat about New York Post story on it, I think.
Oh, I should have posted the link. I'm sorry.
That's okay. The answer is no. Guys. Oh. Uninterrupted. Yeah, right. Uninterrupted my ass. Oh, boy. Yeah. Thank you, X-Bubba Hotep. Just a reminder, there are 2 more of these debates. Yes, there are 3 presidential debates, 1 vice presidential debate. I don't know when the next presidential debate happens. I think a couple weeks from now or something.
This is some 3rd grade shit going on right now.
Yep. I had to be talked to like a couple of children because honestly, they're acting like it too. Oh, the very fine people.
Jesus Christ.
Really? Oh my God.
Look at Trump's face.
Equity, equality. Uh-oh. Equity? Okay, well, if he's talking about equality of outcome, because that's what equity means these days, sorry, Joe. Good luck in trying to get that one done.
Out of the fields?
The fields. Well, he's not wrong to say finish the statement.
Finish the statement.
Yeah. What else is in the quote there?
Peaceful protest where they burned a church the night before.
Yeah.
Finish it. Finish it, prick.
Real quick. Thank you, Cryptic. Wallace's framing of the question is garbage. It is.
It is, absolutely.
ERAS now says, think we almost had a TEDx bingo just now. At this point, we probably have. I apologize, guys. I thought the bingo card would be easier to track, but with all the crosstalk and everything else.
You can't pause it.
You can't. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. You can't pause it. Yeah.
Yo, he straight up just lied about the church thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, every single time it's like, hold him to account for things he's actually done. Stop making up shit or cherry picking things. It makes you look like an idiot.
How come you didn't ask him about you're not black?
Oh, that'd be a good one too, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Again, still here, but muted.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Law and Order. Dong dong. Oh, here we go. Yeah, and Joe, okay, Trump, if you don't come back and say, yeah, who installed that system in the first place in '94? That would have been my rejoinder. But,
he just lost a bunch of people there.
yeah. Yeah, you just complimented the cops on the one hand, and then you said "but" on the other. So yeah, you.
Have a nice beer summit.
Oh yeah, the beers. Remember that? How successful that was.
Solved all racism.
I know, right? We didn't have any problems after that. Well, what would you have done as President Joe, what would you have done to step in and change the Breonna Taylor outcome? What powers do you possess? Thank you, Redneck Ram. Joe's smug politician smirk really annoys me. Both of these guys are annoying me for different reasons right now, but hey.
Yep.
Yeah, critical race theory. Oh boy.
Because it's racist.
Well, talk about critical race theory. Talk about what it teaches.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
He said it. Maybe he is listening to me.
See, that's bullshit. That right there, that's bullshit.
What is?
That question, of the way he asked that question.
Well, I know. I mean, Chris Wallace doesn't have any idea what critical race theory actually says. I wish Trump was more articulate on describing what critical race theory actually is.
We're teaching people to hate white people. That's what they were teaching.
Well, I mean, hate white people, undervalue anyone who isn't white as inherently flawed, and on and on. Oh, God. Oh, he's the racist. Oh, boy. Whoa, no. Oh, hurt their feelings. Oh, we have to know what they feel. Oh.
Really? What about Amy?
What? Yeah, what do you think the critical race theory teaches, Joe, except an inherent imbalance because of skin color? Do you know what critical race theory says, Joe? Oh, God. Dong dong. Yeah.
Wait, he gets to bring up a point, but Trump doesn't get to respond?
Yeah. Yeah.
Republican cities.
Stop him, Chris.
Yeah, he making no effort to stop Biden, but he jump in on Trump every time.
Every time.
Every time.
1950.
Look.
Dog whistled on racism.
He just let him shut Trump up and continue speaking.
Oh my God. At least give him a fair playing field, Chris. Come on.
Dude, he is completely...
Give them an equal opportunity to talk themselves into a corner. Just please. I mean, come on. The suburbs. Thank you, Saxon Ross. Law with a little bit of order. Huge legal systems designed to be disorganized and inefficiently used funds. I mean, why isn't Biden playing up his crime bill from 94 just then? If he wants to show off his law and order credentials, why isn't he bragging about the crime bill in 94?
Yeah.
It's part of his record. It should be something that he's proud of, right? Well, having the opportunity.
But what does it mean?
Yeah,
that's what you were asked.
Yeah, and do you support the strategy in Portland of having the police basically take a step back from everything? Or what happened in Baltimore when the mayor said, give people room to destroy or whatever? Thank you, Redneck Ram. Oh boy, dog whistles of racism, you say? That sounds scary. I better give away all my freedom and money to Biden to save me. If I hadn't already been not going to be voting for Biden, the fact that he's defending critical race theory, yeah, no. Who? Holy fuck!
Whoa!
Whoa! Thank you,
Anytime Trump starts, man, that's such shit.
Thank you, Ex Bubba Hotep. 30 minutes to go. I'm exhausted. I wonder how Joe is doing.
Dude, he keeps jumping in and rescuing Joe. Every time Joe gets back into a corner, he jumps in and saves him.
Oh, my God. I wanted to see Joe answer the question, okay, what law enforcement agencies have supported you?
No.
If you're going to tout endorsements, well, then which ones? And he can't even name one? Come on.
And as soon as he was going to have to answer it, he jumped in and rescued him. Oh.
Yep. Okay, I'll give Chris an ID on this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, come! That's not
what a cop out!
Oh, Joe, that's not the question. What would you do? You want to be president? What would you do to handle that situation? That's what you're being asked.
Howard, dude.
People running for office do that all the time.
I'm not currently in public. That's what you want to be, don't you? Don't say anything. Trump, if you're smart, let him talk himself out of this one.
Really?
Now, Trump, you should have let him keep going. Trump, you should have let him keep going. You're rescuing Biden now. By interrupting him, you're rescuing him. What?
No, Democrats said that.
Democrats said that shit.
I can name one. Don Lemon, Ted Wheeler, both of them said that.
What? Oh my God.
What? He backed out of Portland.
Oh my God.
He took the guys out of Portland. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh, for God's sakes. So wait, Joe can interrupt him. Oh, for God's sake, Chris,
Every time.
on. Play it even at least. Let them both BS themselves, but do it evenly. Oh, now we're moving on to the next thing. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. If this is how they're all going to be, I don't even want to watch them.
Well, Chris only moderates the one, so thank you, Expo Hotep. Chris is invisible as a brick wall. Yeah, no kidding. He thought he would just be able to sit back and just let him talk and they'd be all orderly and stuff. Did he watch 2016's debates?
By the way, as he was asking that question, when he said, "Are you willing to condemn white supremacists?" Trump did say, "Sure."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it is odd. He didn't say, "I condemn white supremacists." Why don't you just say that? I condemn white supremacists. Why say? What you won't name somebody? Like just. Well, I don't get
because
that.
When he's done it before, look at the very fine people specifically did it. Doesn't matter.
The Stargazer makes a good point. Make Joe call out Antifa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it didn't happen.
Now, play it straight on both sides of the equation. I remember those pictures from the VA and like the walls all cracked and like dirty and like rats and shit.
Yeah, people were dying waiting just to be seen.
Yeah, mold and all that shit. Wow. Oh, here we go. Uninterrupted. Cause the what? Sorry, before the pandemic, what was the unemployment rate again?
Right. Oh, he brought up Russia.
Chris, give it up. You screwed this whole fucking thing up. Thank you, Snowbirth. Right and left on Twitter both think Trump defended Proud Boys. Well, he didn't outright say they were bad either, so I don't know. He went
No, he just told him to stand back.
Yeah, he told him to stand back. That was it. You're a millionaire, Joe.
And yes, Elwolf, everything, and this started during the Democrat debates. Everything that Obama did, actually Joe did.
Right. Joe saved the auto industry. Joe introduced Affordable Care Act. Joe.
Yeah, Obama didn't do nothing.
No. I mean, he wants to take credit for everything that Obama might have done well, but don't want to take credit for anything that might have gone wrong during that time. H1N1? Nah, that didn't happen. Thank you, Wilson. Biden sure seems like taking credit for a black man's accomplishments. Yeah, he does do that quite a bit, doesn't he? Must be that critical race theory he's so happy about. Oh!
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Oh!
Wow!
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Damn! Now, you know, every Trump supporter in the country is just gobbling this shit up right now. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Joe.
Dude, somebody on my friends list just said that Chris Wallace is the most unbiased moderator ever, and he's doing a great job.
Was that said ironically?
No.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. You know, I'd like to talk about climate change. Like, oh, whatever.
It's odd how it hasn't burned anything in Canada.
Somebody, and I don't even know if this is true or not. I'd be curious to find out. Somebody brought up, I guess, the fact, and I'm saying fact in quotation marks, I don't know, that there is as much or more forest land in Texas, and Texas isn't on fire right now, than California.
It's possible. Texas is a big ass place.
Yeah, but I don't know if there are any, like, what the rate of forest fires are there compared to California. If it's climate change in a part of the country that's probably even drier than California half the time.
Yep. Or if you tell people you're having a girl.
That too.
See, why are there like 3 or 4 follow-ups to all of Trump's questions, but there's none to Biden's? Like 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah, he's allowed to interrupt Trump while he's answering, but Trump can't say anything when Biden's talking.
Right.
And he won't do it to Biden either. California's own government has told them they need to clean this shit up.
Yep.
Why does he have to answer 5 questions? Biden doesn't have to answer 1.
What does this have to do with forest fires? Did I miss something?
Yeah, Trump had an answer and he didn't like it. Yeah, he's arguing with Trump right now.
You know, this whole thing's been a mess mostly, and it's mostly Chris Wallace's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with all that. Really? Why? You were in charge? Uh-huh. And did we get there, Joe? Uh-huh. Okay, so where do the people that run those plants now go, Joe? What happens to their jobs? What are you going to do to make sure they remain employed and get retrained into your magical new power plants? What's your plan? All the highways. What? What? You're going to weatherize 4 million buildings?
Yeah.
How? Who?
Wish and a prayer.
Hey, Joe, how much pollution is going to be generated in the manufacture of materials necessary to weatherize 4 million buildings? I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about insulation, right? How's insulation manufactured again? What's falling apart? Wait. But rainforests in Brazil are our foreign policy? Okay. Thank you, Chicago Mike. Zero energy by 2035. I guess. I don't know. Are we running off of like fusion or something? Uh-oh. I'll tell you what, though. Joe's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would in relative terms, although he keeps getting saved by both Trump and Chris.
But this is about you.
We're talking about you, Joe. You're the one who wants to be president. Stop talking about him.
That's the focus, though. That's Joe's focus tonight. Don't talk about anything I'm gonna do. Just talk about stuff that Trump did.
Yeah, how do you plan to weatherize? The 4 million homes thing is stuck in my head. How do you plan to weatherize 4 million homes? What does that look like? Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Redneck Ram, Chicago Mike. Sure, zero energy by 2035 if you don't get Joe's crazy plan implemented because we won't be able to produce any energy. Yeah. And thank you, Cav Gunner TV. Scribe Light from the Texas Forest Service, quote, since January 1st, 2020, state and local resources have responded to 3,330 fires that have burned a total of 171,204 acres. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. I guess how does that compare to California? Because I honestly don't know what the numbers are in California off the top of my head. But again, like somebody had told me that Texas didn't have the problem California had with an equal amount of forest land. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's actually equitable or not. Thank you so much.
So far, 3,600,000 acres have burned in California.
Whoa. Did they have a count on how many fires that comprises? 3 million.
7,982.
7,982 to 3 million acres?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, well then 3,330 fires divided amongst 171,000 acres. Yeah, the problem's much bigger in California. Much, much bigger. Damn.
And let's see.
But I guess the question is, the comparison was forest land in Texas is comparable to California. But I don't think
Texas is 37% covered by trees. California is 32%.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, guys, do you recall exactly what exchange happened when Biden said he wasn't going to answer the question? Which exchange was that?
Oh, I don't recall.
Don't recall.
Yeah, that's my politician answer. I don't recall. You're on tape saying that. You're on tape saying that, Joe.
Play it?
Play it, like right there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Really? It'll pay for itself. You know, I heard that same tune from the Iraq War. You just said the Green New Deal would pay for itself. What? Wait, did I mishear something there? He doesn't support the Green New Deal, but the Green New Deal will pay for itself? What did I miss? The legitimate winner. The poll watchers are going to enforce social distancing? How? Are they going to play referee up to people or something? Oh, both sides are scaring people into thinking it's not legitimate.
Yep.
You spent the entire last 4 years telling us the last one was illegitimate because of Russia. You're doing it again. And then Trump's going with the whole, the voting ballots are to secure and they're going to pack the ballot box and everything. Both sides are cheering on an illegitimate notion of our election system. Come on. There are no harps or halos here on either side of the equation. Give me a break. Oh, really? You sure? Hillary still hasn't accepted it. It's been 4 years.
Right?
Hillary literally told him not to.
Yep.
Like a month ago.
Yeah. And what was the impeachment thing about again, Joe? What was all the Mueller investigation? The illegitimacy of the vote. That's what it was all about.
I'm sorry. Biden's answers are way too prepared.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't.
He's giving actual speeches to each answer.
Okay, well, he's obviously had time to practice. There's actually some reporting on this. Biden has been practicing like nobody's business in rehearsals and things, whereas Trump has supposedly taken a I'm going to be spontaneous tact. So Trump's responses aren't nearly as polished. Biden's had 47 years of politics to have something wrote into his head. So I don't necessarily blame him or that if there's anything conspiratorial about it. He's got some boilerplate talking points that if he's allowed to talk without being interrupted or not having a question thrown at him, he's got something prepared, sure. Thank you, Sherry D. Best debate commentary on YouTube. Great job, gentlemen. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. For those times where it's like, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of mentally worn out at this point, and I think probably Joe is too. But I really despise either of these guys or either side of the, and I know they're going to do it anyway, is telling everybody don't trust the results. No matter what side you're on, don't trust the results. It's illegitimate. Everything's false. Your vote doesn't count, and on and on. I mean, the conspiracy theory about the mail-in ballots is right up there in my eyes as far as like Russia is packing everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's weird if you look at some of those results.
Did they prove a significant amount of fraud in the mail-in balloting the last time?
No.
Okay. Was there fraud? I'm sure. Did it amount to anything that would actually affect anything?
Well,
If
that's
it
the
did,
thing. There are some cases where the ballots, they change the results of the election massively.
Sure. And what's wrong with that?
It's just weird.
Well, if they're counted later than ballots that are, put in at the polling stations, then obviously the numbers are going to switch later on in the process.
The numbers will switch, but the results switching to the other side by such a drastic margin is questionable.
Now, unless you can show that somehow that was illegitimate or those ballots are fake or something. I
didn't say they were. I said it was weird.
Well, I know, but the implication's right there, isn't it?
The implication is take your ass to the poll and vote.
Are there? I don't know. Are there states that are requiring mail-in ballots versus
required? No, but there are states where everybody can mail in ballot.
Sure. Okay. Well,
don't trust the courts. He just basically said, don't trust the courts.
Joe, okay, let's say you got your wish and he didn't actually seat a new Supreme Court justice, okay? Let's just say you had a broken court. Well, if the election came down to a decision by a court, okay, it wouldn't be the Supreme Court, it'd be a lower court. So you don't trust any court? That's the process, Joe.
He said any court.
That's the process you are agreeing to by putting your hand on the Bible, as you did before and as you presumably might do again. So either you believe in the process or you don't. Thank you, Snubberth. Tornado Alley, that is all. Yeah, we could keep talking. If only there was a moderator here. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's Ha! Good luck. Not well.
Answer the question,
Answer
Trump.
the question.
He ain't gonna
God.
answer that question.
No, he's not going to answer that question. He's not going to.
Yes.
And that's an easy one.
Well, hey, this is his answer. This is how he wants to answer the question. This is how he wants to answer the question. Ah. Christ. Ah. Well, credit to Biden for actually answering the question straight.
None of them should be open until Election Day.
Well, yeah. Will you? Okay. All right. Settle down. Okay. Well, I'm turning down my volume as Chris Wallace tries to save face for his personal disaster. All right. So, do we have anything else we want to listen to Chris Wallace about at this point?
No, I was just, I'm listening to see if there's anything else interesting he's saying.
No.
Nope. Okay, it's out.
All right, it's out. Thank you, Redneck Ram. Biden didn't answer the question. His side is the only one burning cities, and he won't denounce it. Well, truth be told, Chris Wallace didn't really allow for Biden to have to face any tough questions in this deal because he kept saving his ass or otherwise. There was a couple of points at which Chris actually held their feet to the fire a little bit, but more often than not, I mean, Trump didn't do himself any favors and certainly didn't harm Biden by interrupting Biden a lot and giving Biden an excuse to stop and not have to answer a question. The whole thing was an absolute garbage fire as far as organization or format, which you knew was going to happen.
Yeah, that was a given.
Yeah, I don't know why Chris Wallace would have presumed otherwise in anything that he was doing or his attitude about it. He thought that they behaved themselves or something because he's just so, I don't know, magnanimous or invisible or whatever. But that part annoyed me the most. That Chris Wallace seemed to think that he was, oh no, what's this?
Hold on. Did you are you guys still listening to what the after talking about this or whatever?
No.
We turned all that off.
Because they get a freaking limey in here. Like, oh no, not this too. Oh God, why?
Yes, this Scribe. Yes, this.
Real quick, hang on. Let Satsu finish. What's going on?
She just said that Biden came prepared. Trump came perturbed. That's
Wow.
That's how she is.
Oh, I got to tell him to let me in. Shit.
Come on, hey guys.
Go to YouTube. Oh, hey. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
What do you guys think? What's the thoughts?
Okay, I was just saying. So Chris Wallace seemed to think that it was going to go some
Vice President Biden.
It was going to be. It was be.
Thank you, Colt.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm still streaming on my end, so I had a donation.
Oh, okay. Anyway, Chris Wallace came into this seemingly thinking that it was going to be ordered and behaved and professional, apparently not paying attention to anything happened in 2016 or 2015. And so as a result, you've got a moderator who doesn't know what he's doing and all over the place, trying to corral two wild animals trying to go at each other, which is entertaining, certainly, but doesn't really do anything productively to tell us anything about what's going on. He fact-checked Trump in a bunch of places, let Biden get away with most stuff. I mean, like I say, it was entertainment for political wonks and people just wanted to see a slugfest. I don't know how useful it was to anybody who's actually a voter. Thank you, Gamer Valine. He rattled his opponent. Slips happened. Depending on who you're talking about. Yeah, nope, here we go. And a Ghastly. Hello, Ghastly.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice
gentlemen.
avatar you got there.
Oh, my
Well,
shit doesn't work, I guess. I don't know. Huh? I'll fix it.
He's as invisible as Chris Wallace.
He's
I'm a ghost. Yeah, dude, what the... Chris Wallace,
Okay,
I don't know what
so
the hell he's
to
doing,
keep-
man.
To keep something like a format here, we'll go around as presented. Satsu, what are your overall thoughts about the ends of the debate?
I think both the Negromancer and Trump did a very, very poor job.
God.
What?
Necromancer.
He-
Yeah. You know what?
Well, he
Holy shit.
well, he is the guy that determines whether or not you ain't black.
Yeah.
Hey, that's true.
Okay.
What happened to Philip? Where'd he go?
He walked away on it, drunk. Oh, I don't know. Phil's around somewhere.
Any other thoughts, Satsu? Or
That was hard for me to sit through. Much more difficult than anything
Yeah.
else we watched.
Yeah.
It was just painful, man. I don't think any of them really came out of this looking good.
okay, Monkey, your 1 minute response.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. This is the kind of stuff I live for, and I wish there was more of this kind of stuff in our debate system instead of people pretending they like each other when they actually hate one another. I enjoy the honesty of it. And what I mean is the personal interactions. Chris Wallace should have shut the fuck up like he said he was going to do and be invisible
That's fair.
Yep.
instead of working for Team Biden for half of this fucking thing.
He was answering his questions for him through about 25 minutes of that there, man.
Saved him several times. Like, we're going to change it.
Yeah.
Like the end of the first segment. I mean, there's a question directed at him. He's not answering it. Trump points out he's not answering it, and Wallace is like, we're going to move on.
What was that question? I can't remember what he was asked.
Real quick. Thank you, Manic, for the Dogcat Fox. Hiya, Dogcat Fox. Thank you, Manic.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was such a shit show, but this is the stuff I like. So, unlike most people, I fucking enjoyed it.
All
That
right,
was really good.
Drunkle, your 1 minute summary.
It's got to be 1 minute.
Yeah, I got.
Obviously, I don't know as much about the actual politics of everything that happens, but what I do really look at is how people argue, because I do love an argument. From my personal
I'm sorry, I got to
point of
pull
view,
a Trump here. That question was whether or not he was going to pack the court, Satsu. Okay, go ahead, Drunkle.
I'm sure that was hilarious in some circles.
Well, I got to keep up with you.
From my point of view, you had a politician against a bully, right? Joe Biden is his career politician, has been for 47 years, up against Trump, who has just been doing business and has just been talking over people his entire life. So, I mean, that was beautiful to see. Instead of politician versus politician, you actually get someone who seems a little more real. You get the impression that you kind of went to school with him and you fucking hated him and you wish he was dead. There was also when Joe Biden did the whole you went
there he is.
injecting bleach in your arms and everything like that. Which was
A lot of the misquoting.
Misquote. I mean, beyond misquote, buddy. This was I mean, this was more akin to a Twitter argument. You know, hello, fellow kids. It was a fucking meme. Do you know what I mean? So that was as bad as Trump was. Biden, I think, was worse. And Trump even knew that when he started arguing with Wallace, and he even said, "Oh, I'm arguing with you now." And a couple of times, he even, with his responses, would say, "Oh, Chris, this is what I think." But despite that, end of the day, I think it was akin to putting two old people in a room and throwing a coupon on the floor and saying, "Fight over it."
All right, real quick. Thank you, Wizard of Osborne. All right, I'm over here now, supporting our boys. How can you say Biden won that? Holy crap! Holy crap!
Zach, my man.
Who said Biden won?
Thank you, William Savage. Black powder plus pointy.
Good God.
Added the red dots to tripwires. Let me die before the sky of this grand nation falls.
There we go.
Wow. And thank you, boy. The AAA has now joined the stream. Hell yeah, now this stream is getting pretty interesting. Oh, and everything
Hey,
before
friends,
this
it's time to begin.
The best damn meeting around.
All right,
We're
Sinatra.
ghastly, drunk, over at a monkey scribe. What's his name? Satsu. Oh, and me.
Sinatra's Tucker Carlson now.
Sinatra, what is your summation of the results of the night?
Like I said earlier, it's literally like watching Nelson Muntz and Ralph argue. It's
Accurate.
amazing.
No lies.
I sleep in a drawer.
Nelson
Me
Muntz
fail
saying
English?
haha,
That's
and Ralph
impossible.
going, "I'm in danger."
Can somebody? I'm talking to two different audiences. I'm still on Twitch, and I got 200 people over there. We're on Scribe's channel, and
Boom.
I'm getting it from somebody.
Pow.
I'm on Scribe's channel, and we have 300 something people there. Can somebody please make that meme? That was exactly what I saw.
There was the part right near the end where Trump was pointing. That'd be a perfect frame to put Nelson
Be
just
the
right over his
perfect
head.
little.
Thank you, Jedi Ghost Bear. Make internet blood sports great again. Ugh.
Dude, there was 1 million people
Ouch.
watching on ABC's live stream.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
2 commas, dude. Jeez.
Thank you, Michael Caruso. Lords of the AAA. That's kind of what it is right now. Okay.
Overall, I gotta say Trump won that just from sheer force.
Yeah. Ghastly, what's your summation?
Well, that was definitely 2 guys yelling at each other. It essentially
Old man
went-
yells at other old man.
Yeah, it essentially went the way you figure. It's not so different from seeing 2 old men that are sitting on the bench at a park. They're feeding pigeons, but they're also berating them as if the pigeons are their dead wife who's been gone for 12 years and left him with the kids. Huge bills. It's been really terrible since then as he slides into Alzheimer's. But now if you put 2 of them together, there's a mirror effect in a way. And I'll tell you this much. Neither one of them have a plan. Neither one of them answered any of the questions. But when it came to punching, old Glass Joe left himself wide open and Trump caught his ass right in the jaw about 4 or 5 times, man. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Thank you, Chicago
there was
Mike. Hold on. Thank you, Chicago Mike. Do we have a here's the deal count? Somebody,
we do.
Because
we
I'm
do.
drunk.
We do.
At
Yeah,
least
it's
10
12.
because I'm drunk.
12.
12.
Oh, yeah.
Some legend in my chat was keeping count of that.
Nice.
I'll give you this, man. Trump said yes to dealing with Antifa. Good. Biden said yes to prosecuting rioters. Good. Both of them fucking... Oh, shit. Yep. Hang on a second.
What?
No. In that similar
Well, I
vein.
thought it was
My
great.
bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, okay.
Finish
Well, I was
off.
going to say, in that
Second.
similar vein, I'm glad that Trump called out critical race theory for what it is, which was
Yes.
nice. Phil, what do you think?
I think Biden was easily rattled. It was very obvious that he was
Yeah.
he was doing that thing with his eyes where he's trying real hard to get through a sentence. It would be real hard to say that he won this by any stretch of the imagination. It was quite obviously a Trump victory because it's kind of like Ghastly said. Neither of them answered the questions, but when it came to blows, Trump was the one who was landing them.
Somebody in my chat just said presidential blood sports.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Real quick. Thank you,
back.
Piccolo.
PBS. They
real quick.
depend on donors like you.
Hold on. Thank you, Piccolo, driving 8-man. It really was trying to ask which kid shit the bed. Yeah.
Well, I think it was
Amber Heard.
good though, because I can see one way you can say Biden won this, and that's if it's like, well, Trump was just the bully. He didn't answer anything, and he didn't answer a whole lot. There's
true.
a lot of it where he
Really
didn't answer
didn't-
directly.
yeah.
Didn't he- How much did
But-
Biden answer in comparison?
Exactly.
I mean,
No, but
if we're
right.
talking about winners
True.
and losers here, Monkey, then I think the real loser here is Wallace, who has absolutely lost all credibility as a moderator.
That's
Yeah,
fair,
no,
Drunkle,
yeah.
but
Fucking
let's not
right.
mince words. The real loser here is the American
The
people,
American
man.
people.
How the fuck are you gonna pick the only host on Fox News who's actively
I
anti-Trump?
know.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
I
to
would
begin
have
with.
put money up if that means anything.
I
to
hate
Fox.
to say it, but you should have got Joe Rogan.
Should have got Joe Rogan. I would have
hate
went
to
for
say-
Hannity, and I despise Hannity. I would have preferred Tucker. Tucker would have been such a better host.
Real
Best
quick.
thing about getting Joe Rogan in as well is it would get the kids in too, wouldn't it?
Real quick,
Get
real
them
quick.
started.
I guess
interested.
that's
Real,
fair.
hey, hold on.
Hold
All right,
up.
hold up. Because this is his first appearance here, Phil, will you please introduce yourself to everybody here? And we need to come up with a Lord name for you because we don't have a Lord.
Oh, all right.
Lord of Phil.
Lord of Phil, sure.
I'm Phil Gilmore, otherwise known as the Mighty Phil Gilmore, and otherwise known as co-host of the Fright Power Hour, which you can catch on Saturdays at 6 o'clock on twitch.tv/Golf City.
Bang.
Look at
Hear
that
that?
form. Look at that.
That is
form.
how you shill, people.
That's how you
Yeah.
fucking nail it down.
Speaking of,
And I'm a
shilling programming.
frequenter,
Oh, go
frequenter
ahead.
on the AAA meeting. So
Yeah.
Oh, look at that form.
Lord
Boom.
of Fish Bowls. Boom.
Well, welcome to the Lords of the Night, Phil. Appreciate you coming on. Real quick, thank you, Gamer Valine. Trump not answering is countered by holding Biden accountable for his political career with dates.
All right, gotta pee
And
again.
he should have. He wasn't
Yeah,
as healthy
he-
as what he
Look,
could have.
hey,
Real quick.
I was not saying he won. I was saying that's the only way I can see that you say he won.
Oh, let me get these super chats real quick. Wizard of
I get
Osborne,
that.
thank you so much. I have to disagree. Trump cited a lot of his administration's stats that are true. All right. And thank
Reasonable.
You,
That's reasonable. Yeah.
thank you, Snowbirth. No to Joe Rogan, get Kanye. Oh, God.
I
God.
think-
Oh no.
And
you know
I
what?
want to
I
know
don't-
what
hold
Biden
on.
thinks of
Hold on.
DMT.
Hold on. Thank you, Piccolo, again. Lord of Gills.
Lord of Gills.
It's got to be
Definitely
a P
worth
Got a
word.
P
though.
name.
It's got a P word. That's the problem.
Ah.
That's the thing. It's got to be a P
That's
word.
why it's Phil.
Also, programming note, guys. I am going to call this at the top of the hour because I still have to go to bed and go to work in the morning. So we got another 7 minutes or so. If you
Okay.
guys want to go on longer, I'm sure that another stream can be set up. But I do have to leave. So 7 minutes to go. So, all right. Now, yes, go
Real
ahead.
quick, speaking of programming notes, all three of these gentlemen, sorry, Phil, I didn't know you, so you can come too if you want, have been invited for tomorrow night's show.
Yes.
Who?
What?
Did you guys not tell Gasly?
Son of a bitch. I stayed up for this one. Fucking
You
hell.
whined about not being invited, you son of a bitch.
And I was right too much.
Drunko, how you feel about playing Grand Theft Auto? Because basically, Tucker
Like,
Carlson,
all night long?
You know.
Oh, no. Just to get other programming notes out of the way, remember, guys, tomorrow night we'll be on Monkey's channel at the regular time for Lords of the Night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, for the usual routine with our special guests, most of whom you see right here.
Wait, Scribe, I have to interrupt you real quick. Somebody in my chat said Phil should be the Lord of Fish Bowls. Shelly said it in my chat.
And
There it
indeed, he is. I know. I
Oh,
don't
I mean,
know
it's
any
true.
other
It's true. I mean,
disembodied fish bowls
Yeah.
with live fish in it and a body.
You mean
He
me
lives in
filming
a
my
castle. He lives
fishing
in a
with the
castle.
He lives in a
G.
castle, bro.
Right.
All right.
So you has to
Uh,
pee 7
my
times in
castle.
3 hours.
That is
How's
true.
your prostate?
Also-
That's a lot of beer.
Also, programming note, tomorrow, barring something changing, at noon Pacific time, I'll be doing a Duo TED Excellence with tailed feature
Woo!
about Scottish self-esteem.
Oh, no shit.
I know.
Awesome.
I know. What is Scottish self-esteem? Well, it's apparently self-esteem is taught to us by a Scotsman. So we'll find out what that means.
Yeah, so
I
let's
assume
talk
it's
about the
self-esteem.
existence of nothing.
I assume it's alcohol,
I'll be right back.
primarily alcohol related.
Before we go any further, I want to take this opportunity to say the one thing I'll be able to say before the show's over.
Yes.
When looking at victory, we should look at what the people were looking for going into it. When it comes to Trump, they were looking for a slugfest. They got it. When it comes to Biden, people who were looking for answers got none.
True.
That's
Oh,
a
the other
reasonable
thing-
assessment. Yeah.
The other things Trump didn't get, and I mean, now it is in relative terms, Joe didn't completely melt down. Not
Dude, I
completely.
thought he was going to
it
cry
was
for like
close.
10 minutes.
Dude, he got
He
really
came
Like that for a
close.
while.
He was holding a fist up at one point when
Yeah.
he started talking about Bo or Hunter.
He gave it
whichever.
the fucking turn away from the camera and bite the fist. Dun, dun,
Yeah. I swear I had a Disney moment with him during that, like it zoomed into his eye and I saw
Right.
previous memories and shit. I swear that happened.
Thank you, Michael Cruz. Hey, Lords AAA, thank you for making the debate tolerable. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Hopefully,
Thank
we'll
you
do
for
something for the
watching.
next one. When's the next one? I forgot what they said.
No
Next
fucking
Tuesday,
idea.
I think they're 1 week per. So I think it's
Is it
Tuesday,
really?
Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think he's
Either-
referring to when's the next AAA, which is tomorrow on the Front
Oh,
Supremacy
yeah.
channel.
I
10
think
p.m.
the-
GMT, 5 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central.
Let me pull up the debate schedule real quick.
Okay, I am
2020.
curious to know.
That's
I figured it'd all be on
so
Tuesdays,
that-
but who knows?
the fucking limey knows
next-
what to do.
The next presidential debate is the 15th, but I think the one that's a week from tomorrow is the VP debate.
VP.
Oh,
Okay.
I-
And
to
I'll
be
cover
honest,
that too.
Are you shitting
Yeah.
me, Pence and Kamala Harris? I'm not going to subject myself to that. No.
That'll
I'm
be
sorry.
boring.
I'm glad to do the
Yeah.
show with you today, Sinatra, but I'm going to have to politely decline on that one.
I'm gonna be there no matter what.
I'm there. I'm in.
I'm there.
Let's
Phil, you in?
fucking do
I
it.
don't know. I don't know.
Now,
I
this
don't
is
know.
this
I
is
might have
Monkey's
to-
crack. We're
I
going to
might
be
have
there.
to hard pass that.
Harris and Biden?
Be a
No.
little rough.
No,
Rivals
Harris and
and
Pence.
Or Harris and Pence, I mean. Yeah, sorry. Wrong gray-haired idiot. My bad.
You know, Pence should just like tag team in Tulsi.
That dude, that would be amazing.
Yeah. At least throw her in as the fucking mod. Give her a wrench. Let her sit in there and handle business. Or like, really, what you could do? You want to get American people to vote? Make it a fucking spectacle. That's what people want. If during the third debate it gets so heated that it does finally go to blows, Joe Biden can't take it no more. He's listened to enough bullshit because Trump keeps pushing him. When you're not a super strong public speaker, you want to push your opponent so that they stammer and you have the upper hand. That's clearly what he did today. That's fine. So when he gets the third one, if Biden can't take it anymore, and he goes and takes a swing, and everything fucking goes crazy. I don't know if it's still Chris Wallace, but whoever it is jumps up and tries to stop the whole thing, and then boom, lights go down, the fucking stage line, the smoke machine hits, the music comes on, and here comes fucking Tulsi Gabbard. Bam! And she jumps in the last part of the debate and goes, here's point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Chris Wallace goes, do you still want to take the guns? And she goes, fuck that. Everybody gets free guns. And we go, free. And then it's
Government
all over,
funded
dude.
guns, and you get the air horn.
She's going up to the opponent on the other podium, waving her face in her hand, going, "You
Hold
can't
up.
fucking see me."
Hold up. Thank you, Wizard of Osborne. Congrats to Sinatra. What a night. Yes, congrats, Sinatra. Overall.
Thank you. It has been the second most grossing night I have ever had. Thank you guys.
Oh,
so much.
congrats, dude.
Nice.
Good on you.
And-
Good on
yeah.
you.
Well done,
Yay.
Snoop.
And thank you, Understatement. Biden, the Green New Deal isn't my plan. The Green New Deal is great. I don't support the Green New Deal.
It's going to pay for itself too. Don't forget that
Right.
one.
Did I mishear him where he said he was going to pay for itself, and then he says he doesn't support the Green New Deal?
No, you heard that
know
right.
what?
He
His
supports the
last word-
Biden deal.
His
The
last
Biden.
word on it in a legitimate presidential debate was that he does not support the Green New Deal, and I think that's what's going to stick.
Yeah, probably. DK Deline for 4-bit said, "I'll make it not sexist as a quota female who needs me." I'll probably take you up on that.
All right. Well, everybody,
I wouldn't
hey,
say
by,
need.
by, by the time I finish this, will be at the top of the hour, and thus the end of the show. And I mean, I could go. I'd love to go on longer, but unfortunately, I'm a grown adult, unlike most of the people in the room with me. So
Hey.
those things.
Gradulting.
What do you want? What do you want, Monkey? You play Medieval Dynasty for a living.
That game's fun, man.
All right, whatever works. Hey, first off, I want to thank all of you who joined us tonight to watch and slog through this amazing Braino match. It was something else. As the other ones occur, we'll probably cover them all because Monkey and I are junkies for this stuff, and Satsu's just going to have to go along
Deal
for the
with
ride,
it.
whether you like it or not. Yeah, pretty much. Deal with it. Like I said, guys, tomorrow night as usual, will be on Monkey's channel at the regular time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank my co-hosts, Monkey and Satsu, so much for joining me tonight.
My pleasure.
Ghastly, Sinatra, Drunkle, Phil, thank you guys so much for dropping in at the end here to wrap things up with us.
Good morning.
Right.
Having us.
Always a
Sunday
pleasure,
morning.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Right.
Tuesday evening.
Congratulations on your stream. When is the next AAA that people can catch you on?
Oh,
Tomorrow!
Bosh moi, Scribe. It's tomorrow on the Friday Supremacy channel, 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central. And it's going to be fucking jokes.
YouTube.com/Friday Supremacy.
We almost sound professional doing this, don't we, guys?
Almost.
Almost.
Well, we got it in rehearsal.
But everyone, thank you so much for joining
Right, we
us.
do dress rehearsals.
Wait, you wear pants during these things? Thank you, Gamer Valine. Satsu calls race pass. I call sexism pass. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, but
works
you're
for you.
assuming nobody here wants to be known as sexist.
Well,
I am sexist.
I pride myself.
all right, everybody. Thank you for joining me.
Man. If you don't look exactly
Hold
like
on.
me, then fuck you.
You got to talk over, man.
Hold
Just
on.
keep going.
That's
Hold on,
narcissist.
Like Chris Wallace, just keep going.
Mannix, thank you so much for the Dog Cat Fox. Bye-bye. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Moderators, thank you for keeping an eye on things, even though our audience is the most well-behaved on YouTube. Everybody who donated.
Well-behaved?
Well, not
Get
whale.
him, get him, G.
I don't
Get
I
him,
don't
G.
for a
G.
second,
Get-
man. I was
get
about
him,
to put
G.
Krill all
Back
over your
up.
name.
You
I
stay
don't
away
bet
from him,
that
G.
the name
You
of
stay.
our
Scribe,
name.
just go. Just
Hurry
go.
up, we can only hold him back so long. He's a ghost. He can face through us.
I don't fat shame here. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. As always, your lives make us sad, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
How dare you?
Fuck off.
Bye, guys.
All right, I'm going to outro on my stream too. Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out all the way from Tucker Tuesday to here. I appreciate the amazing night you guys have given me and my co-hosts, and thank you to Scribe, Satsu, and Monkey for dealing with us, to be honest. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. G, are we going to do some GTA? Are you hosting it?
No, I was just fucking around, man. I got to work. All right,
then we're out. Who are we going to raid to? Let me pick a raid.
Thank you, Hazmat
subject.
Sad Boy, iCup.
Chan.
And today's secret word
Chan
is